Wow. I'm live now. Oh, I mean, I should be. I clicked the button. It's recording at the very least. I'm not scolding. It's just, I'm informing you of the situation. I'm educating you.
Both of them. Do you think he's scolding me?
How do the kids do it these days? It's like
It's something like this. Yeah. You know what this is?
it's
This
a
is excitement.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
I thought it was a heart, but you know, whatever.
It is. It's an excited heart because it's got the like it's pulsing.
Oh, I never caught on to that. But that,
you know,
I don't know, kids these days, they're so smart.
well, it's that short bus you had to spend so much time on.
We had a short bus at our school, but I wasn't on it. Okay, go away.
I don't know what it means.
Go away.
I am.
Go away.
I am.
You're just standing there.
I'm
Yeah.
this stuff in the recycle bin where it should have gone like hours ago.
I don't know anything about that. But it's still not showing up on the screen, though, there. That still says offline. Why does it say offline? Hold on. Refresh the page, maybe? Watched it. What is this? Oh, look at that. Okay, apparently you can earn stuff by watching me. I don't know what that means or what it's for, but it's there. It's a thing. What did I just pick up? Seeds. Who's throwing seeds? Okay, we needed to get some serious building done today. Oh, by the way. Hello, hey, hi, howdy, hey there, shalom, salam, willkommen, bienvenidos, and irashaimase. We got some business to take care of, some real business. You know what I mean. Why do I have all these axes? These chests are just full of garbage. Garbage everywhere. Fortune 2 shovel. Calcite. Oh, that's right. We saw that that guy that had the calcite. Not the guy, the place. The mountain? The hill that had the calcite. And it felt legit. Or whatever. Legitimate. You get those creepy laughing fairies out of my ears. So anyway, plan today is to get some building done. Whether or not we actually end up getting building done is an entirely different story. And it'll be something that we'll have to deal with when we come to it. I do want to check on this real quick. So, step number 1, I think, is going to be sealing in these steps. Because if we're going to have villagers in here, we need to make sure that they are where they need to be at all times. We can't have them accidentally going into the water and expunging their life. The step number 2 is going to be building in some spiral staircases. I want two, but we may be able to get by with just one in these far corners here. One of which will connect to just regular domiciles, the other one will connect to this front porch area, which now that I'm looking at it, definitely needs to have a floor lane in it, because right now it's just an open area that, well, it's not very safe. Man, I got cats on every layer, don't I? It's cats all the way down. It'll probably be fine. We'll put the lid on now and it'll stay warmer for longer. Heck, we'll even put the towel on top, and that'll really insulate it. Alright. So what needs to happen, I think, is putting in a bed, because I don't think we're gonna die, but we've been using beds this entire time because I'm not sure if you may have noticed or not, but I'm not very careful when I'm playing this game. I kind of just run off edges and do whatever. So, deep slate, those ones can't be done with. Some of that nonsense, and then we'll want a bunch of these. Probably that many. Who knows? We'll find out. I need some more logs, which, if I recall correctly, I didn't have any more, did I? Because that whole front chest there was supposed to be logs. And it was for a while. Wow. That's not many. And that's the wrong kind. So, let's turn these into planks. That's not going to be enough. But I'm not that worried about it right now. What I'm worried about is just getting the floor in. Did I just place a... No, I didn't place a thing. Like so. So, again, it's not going to be the most fun streams, but we need to get this done. It's been something I've been putting off for far too long now. We need to finish the episode, as the kids say. Now, am I going all the way to the edge with that? I think I am, because it is supposed to be an outdoor area, so we want to have it kind of exposed in that way. There's no walls. Yep, that's what I wanted. Did that really just happen? This game is testing my patience right now. Along with the cats. Doing their cat thing. Making their little cat noises. Drinking from saucers. And jumping from limb to limb all nimbly-bimbly like. Yeah, there's no way this is going to be enough. Not even close. Considering the first layer just barely made it across. And it was a whole stack. This is nothing. Anyway. Well, life is one of those things. It's funny till it's not, and then once it's not, you have to wait some time before it's funny again. It's kind of a funny progression. Where you have to make time to have time. Planning is not just this thing that you do for funsies, it's something you do for sanity. Or what was that? What is this stuff popping up on my screen, man? The planning is taking time out of your day to make time in your day. You remove the ambiguity, and tasks seem to fall in line much more quickly, much more easily, with less effort and more satisfaction. I remember planning a birthday party. Everything had to be just so. No deviations, no eccentricities. When it came time for the event to actually take place, it was easy to see that not everything could be accounted for. The more time passed, the more things went off the rails, as it were. I planned for certain inevitable changes to the plan, but I wasn't able to account for everything. And what ended up happening is that things happened as they would, and I was okay with it. What needed to happen happened, and a good time was had all around. Just remember, you can't plan for everything, but everything you do plan for means something to you. Like these Endermen. Taking my grass and moving it around. I really don't appreciate it. But they're having fun, and I guess that's what matters, right? Kind of like that. Kind of like that. That might be enough, right? That's 3 stacks. And sticks. So many sticks, just all the sticks. Sticks for... Hold on, I gotta figure out what this is. Why did it do that? Oh, neat. Okay. Periodically you'll get things that you don't expect from places you don't expect in ways that seem out of the ordinary. I want to say more about planning, but the next time I have something planned to say is when we're in the middle of building the next thing. And I guess that means this is all free time, so we can talk about whatever you want. This is your chance. Shoot me a message. Drop me a line. Lay one on me, scat cat. Oh, that's one thing we could do. We could make the wood in this area lighter, because it would have gotten exposed to sunlight and thus would have aged. Weathered, if you will. We'll consider that later, I guess. We got time to think about it. Look at that, we got down to the last stack. Right down to the wire. And now it's more dangerous up here than ever. Yeah, I didn't put a lot of torches in. That's better. Because that should cover the floor, and it should cover the tops of the poles. That'll probably be okay. These areas here look really dark to me, but I think it's probably fine. It looks fine on the stream, at least. So, I need some more wood, but I need it as a kajigger. As slabs. I thought, yes, I have more slabs here as well. We're gonna need a lot. I think it's just a villager. Yeah, just cats. Alright. Let's locate the center of the room. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 is the center here, so we want to start here. And then go up a level from there. Right? And then another level from there. Making them look like full blocks because that's what we're wanting to do. I believe we want to make that a platform like that, and then we can move up from there like that. Right? Another platform there. That torch is absolutely in the way. Yes. There, and then that makes it the platform. Yeah, we can just do that, right? Yes. Like that. We need to take out the ceiling here. Probably here as well. More like that. Um, and then I think at that point we actually want to make that last one an additional step. Like that. And then we need a center column. Because this isn't some kooky mumbo jumbo, this isn't real kind of stuff. This is as accurate as we can make it in this game. Those should stack. Oh, you know what? We could use full logs for that. Couldn't we? We could. We absolutely could, and we should. Stripped logs, preferably. I think so. Right. And then we can get rid of these markers. That's like that. It works perfectly. We'll have a small room back here, I guess. That'll be kind of a thing. We weren't bothered by angry mobs at all. Wow. What a lot of difference lighting things up can be. So, guess I need to make this as tall as the rest of them. If it's going to be its own little room. Can we get under that if we leave that there? I think we can. Yeah, that's fine. Just forces you to use the stairs the way they're supposed to be used. Gotta take these out. That's fine. Get rid of that, and then we can put the last ones of these in. Like that. And like that. I don't like that so much. Kind of want to do that kind of thing. No, we need that too. We'll put in some vertical columns to hold those up, because it makes sense. Stairs don't just float in the real world. which again gives us a nice little cubby type room back here. We'll want to make that solid there. And then we'll put some side railings on. I think that's how we'll do it. I don't love it, but I like it. Feel like we need to also do some additional work with our scaffolding bits here. And then we need to discuss the roof, because we'll have a small roof in this area here. Are those two different heights? They're not. I'm just going crazy. Yeah, it just looks like it's different heights when I'm walking sideways across it. Okay, we need a material for the roof, and I think that's what the calcite is going to be excellent for. So we'll go ahead and collect that. After maybe making some trapdoors, which I don't know if they're going to be perfect for this, or if they're just going to look horrible, but yeah, we gotta try. Ugh. That doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, it's a thing. It's like, we'll make it work. It'll be fine. Yeah, let's put up the walls. It's gonna be a thunderstorm. You can almost tell. It's the way the rain is falling. And then these will be 2 with a 3 wide gap in the center. It's got to be luxurious. Ooh, how am I going to do that? that's one way. Yeah, we'll have to put some windows in at some point as well. Maybe it's just late in the day. I don't know. It seems dark. There's no scaffolding here. I guess technically, originally, it would have all been made out of stone or some sort of stone aggregate thing. Concrete or what have you. Chiseled stone something or another. That's a little bit odd. The floor seems too high sitting on top of that pillar. Almost like we need to make the beam part of the floor, almost. I think maybe we should make those slabs instead, so that you step down onto this little veranda, or whatever you want to call it. This is one of those design elements that I've read about, that a lot of things like this would have had. We'll see more of it later in additional builds, where they're using the materials they have available. So the look kind of changes as they continue to build. As one quarry runs dry, they have additional materials that they need to gather that force them to be a little bit more creative. See, I told you it was a thunderstorm. I know what I'm talking about. That's cool. Alright, so... how far do you have to be away from the lightning strike for it to not affect you? Because if I'm going to work on this roof, I would like it to be safe. Calcite will cut into half slabs, won't it? Or I guess slabs, because half slabs are not a thing. It's just slabs or not slabs. Slabs are planks. Any more weasels with their little, spring tools? Yeah, I definitely need to light up underwater. Could spend way too much time underwater now. That's a problem. It's dangerous. How did you get over here? You jerk. Okay, so what's the point of having them on leads if they're going to break the leads whenever I get close to them? Where is it? Oh, there you are. Stay there. Calcite, 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 calcite. Calcite, calcite. So, what we want to find out... Oh, does it not? Is calcite just used as is? Is that the only way to use it? I definitely need a separate stone cutter. Calcite does not go in there. Calcite cannot be crafted. Calcite is as calcite does. It's nothing. That's crazy. Huh. Well, that changes things a little bit. We might have to make some masons. And we can't use it for the floor. Unless we get a lot more. Because that is not even close to enough. Oh, speaking of. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, we're running out of space quick. It's just too much. It's too many. We'll have to start building everything out of iron. That's a problem. Sounds right. Sure enough. We'll just keep stacking them however we want. Because it's going to take up all this space anyway. I mean, we're very quickly running out. Just put those there. Like that-ish. The Vatican. That. Get it? That. Funny. Laugh. That there. That can be there, I guess. We'll have to make some more of those. We definitely are at the point where we need to consider making a second one of these. If not more. Because that's not keeping up in any kind of way. Although maybe it... No, because I had that running the entire time I was digging the hole, and the hole took, what, 16, 20 hours? Far too many. It's still technically not done. We're only like halfway there. If even that close. Yeah, there's a lot more work to be done. It's cool, though. It's cool. So, more arches. The upper windows are more narrow, and I think we'll do like a 2 windows per side here, per face. They'll be taller. Kind of like that. You know? And they won't be centered, apparently. Because why would you want that? No, that would be wild. So fix that real quick. Kind of like that, almost. Yeah, that seems like a thing. Right? Seems like a thing to me. We'll go ahead and implement it and see what it looks like from the outside. Just on the one side. After jumping off the building, you know. safely. One, two. That's another one here. I mean, it certainly brightens up the whole thing, so I won't complain about that. Going to help us identify the rooms as well. See. Making even gaps in uneven things. It's always fun. Put that somewhere. Oh, you know, right there. Right? Sounds good. And some more of this. I'll have to build that into the stairs somehow. Otherwise, you'll just be able to walk out. Can't have that. Wandy T. Where is he? Ah, there you are. Sir. Oak saplings, brain coral, rooted dirt. Oh, so you like the building. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of light in. That's pretty impressive. Ooh, windows, how do they work? It's fine. Everything's fine. Sounds like the cows don't like it. Okay. Just making sure we pick up all the blocks we may have dropped. Can't have that. unconscionable act go unnoticed. Now, there are 3 bees. Why do they keep wandering off? Where do they think they're going? Guess I should have some more flowers surrounding these plots here. Encourage the bees to stay close. Alright, second floor. Here we go. I just realized I was outside the floor and I did not look at it. Historically accurate. I like it. If only historically accurate in the Minecraft kind of way. Nothing can be perfect in this game, of course. Except for symmetry. You can do perfect symmetry. Yeah. Take that out? No. Huh. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Do I need to make the center column larger? Is that the problem? Make the column 3 by 3, so then they're 2 by 2 stairs? It's a lot of lumber. It obscures the view a little bit, but I think it might be better than what we've got. I mean, it certainly makes the stairs more consistent. But then we can go up here, which means we'll come out a little bit sooner, won't we? Less of this space will be dedicated to stairs. Let's try it. Okay. There? No, not there. One lower than that. There, there, there. Gotta move the floor again. Yeah, because then the floor is much closer. That's part of the floor. And then we use regular blocks for that. And there's not really anywhere to fall off except for here. Which, as previously stated, could be part of a different room. But it's not dangerous either way. So, it still takes up a lot of the corner there. But we're figuring some stuff out about making columns and stairs. We can run up them, we cannot run down. Because we hit our head there. But it looks good. Halfway through the column, halfway through the column. I mean, it all makes sense. Okay, he's got to stop. Okay, problem solved. Didn't I have a place for leads over here? I feel like I did. Oh, and I got trapdoors. Of course. Okay, anyway. Oh, the white wood. Of course, we can use that. Yeah. dig it. Get rid of those. Rid of that and that for now, at least. Gotta go get some pale saplings. Cut down some trees. In here? Yes. Right. Okay. And we got a stack of wood, too. That's not bad. We should build in a desire path here. It's like there'll be the official path with like the stairs and everything, and then there'll just be path blocks where I've trodden. Trode? Trodden? Oh, I don't need that either. Okay. That's one corner done. The other corner, I think we're going to have to deal with at a different time because I'm of a mind that we continue with this. Okay. Need more scaffolding inside the building. That's going to bother me. I mean, I guess technically we can make this part out of slabs and then we don't hit our head on it. Kind of makes sense, right? Slabs. Sticks. Slabba-jabba. Don't need the calcite on me right now because we're not using that, at least currently. I do need to cut some more blocks, some more stone. We want chiseled deep slate. That's like a thing, right? We'll see how it looks. Yeah, that stops us too. So we need to keep this like that. That'll do. Thoroughly satisfying. And then take these guys, put them right in the centers once again, because that's how we do. Oh, hello. Not even close. Nope. There we go. 2, 3, that one. Yep, that's definitely what I wanted. I feel like I just heard lava. That wouldn't make any sense. We're so far off the ground. Lava doesn't occur in the air. Maybe use the scaffolding the way I intended to use it. That's a crazy thought. The way it's supposed to be used, you know? It's not going to be enough. But I think... I mean, it's right in the same color palette, so it has to be right. Right? And it's fewer blocks, because... you know, we already did most of the work. Cutting out that whole section. Now, what will we do for this level here? They certainly need windows, ventana. They need ventilation. Otherwise, they'll die. We don't need that. I keep seeing the smoke coming up from the torches. It looks a lot like a cat moving around. Man, look at all those torches. Like a beautiful grid. You gotta love it. You gots to love it. So then, after that, we are just talking about roof, you know? Keep trying to do the 360 no scope and it's just not, it's not going. It's not happening. Tough goes there, but we don't have space for that, so we'll put it there with the other decorative tough blocks we've already created. And then let's make some lumber. How many stacks do you think we'll need? That's 6.5 stacks. We'll go with 7. Whatever that ends up being, that'll be fine. All right. It's kind of pink, isn't it? It is. It is. It's kind of pink. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely wanted to throw that. That's what I was going for. Start by going across. Because that was 4, right? Or was it only 3? Yeah, one more. That's probably right. That is only 3, right? 2, 3. Yeah, needs to go one more. But that's okay. We'll finish the first ledge here. I don't think we're gonna have near enough. And then this is, I think, where we're going to need to use that string. Because I don't want any lights on the roof, necessarily. It won't look natural. I guess none of this looks natural. That's kind of the point. It looks like it's man-made. Yep. Yarp. That's actually kind of convenient. That'll get us up onto the roof if we need to. If we need to leave this and come back to it. I mean, we don't need to. We shouldn't. Everything we're doing should be pretty straightforward. Um, because I want to do like the whole three peaks thing where that's its own thing, that's its own thing, and this is its own thing. But then we got to find a way that the water would naturally fall off of the roof because otherwise it'll get stuck up there and, you know, rot the roof out. And then you don't have a roof. Well, that's the thing. You just hold the buttons, and it goes all on its own. Because that would be the point at which it slopes down again. If it were its own roofy dude. Um, like we have over at the spawn of the world. The world spawn, if you will. I'm going to take a brief break, and I'll get back to you on that. I'll let you know what I discover, what I imagine. Don't go anywhere, the stream's not ending. But I'll be right back. No, it's not fine. No, you're poisoning me.
No, only here.
It's poison.
It's only here.
Mild poison.
But you know where it's gonna be?
No! Stop it! Alright, so I think what we need to do is build up this portion of that roof that I was talking about. We might want an atrium in the center. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. But we do want to do this stuff first. Hello. These buildings would have traditionally had a lot of fancy little details like this, where the roof would have several peaks and valleys. All kind of contributing to this aesthetic that we've been discussing for weeks now. Although, realistically, it's going to be one video, which is just kind of terrifying, because that's like 7 videos, 7 streams for like one video. 10 streams? I don't know what it is. Too many. Oop. Nice contrast between the top of the building and the roof. Going from the very dark to the very light. It's got mood and it's got meaning. Greece is the way we are feeling. Alright. So, with that like that, we could do we could do 2 wide, right? 2 segments wide. And then there'll be these 2 in the center that would be kind of the trough, and it would go out this way, I suppose. That could be a thing. Let's try that out. Let's see how that works. Extend this all the way out to here. And then like so. Like that. There. Like so. Like that. We'll have this go up further. Like that. But that needs to stop there-ish. But it's not going to go all the way down, I think. Stop that there just because. We'll figure out the rest later. That's like this. I'm out already. I thought so. We're gonna need a lot of lumber for this. That's a lot of lumber. I'll start by doing this kind of thing. That. And then do this kind of thing where we dig straight up the tree. And then some more of this. Okay. It's a lot of sticks. Ooh, more. Good, 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 good. Those dang sky weasels. Okay. That should be a reasonable amount to have. We'll go and slip into bed real quick so we don't have to deal with the sky weasels. And then we can turn all of these into planks, because apparently we need to. Okay. It's cool how the audio changes as you move through different levels of rain. You don't belong here. Ooh, helmet. Neat. I don't know. I'll have to make that work. One way or another. I guess we'll have to have some attic space as well. Fill in the rafters. No point in not having it. We got the space anyway, right? You know, a storage room or something to that effect. Don't touch the microphone. Stop doing that. So now we need to bring this down to meet that. We're running out of... Running out. Oh, wow. And this is supposed to be the smaller build. I mean, there's going to be smaller builds than this, surely. Yep, that's what I wanted. So, that's a thing too, right? Certainly a thing. What did I do over here? Over here I just kind of extended it. Which, from this side, I don't like. Yeah. Right? But then they are their own distinct grooves. Hey, you've got channels for the water to filter off. Let's implement it. Let's see what this looks like. Which I might even make these into channels as well with the whole treatment. So many blocks. There's one roof. Then the other roof. Wait, what? Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That means that comes over like that. Kind of cool if we could get an art historian in here. Tell us about how these domeless roofs were actually constructed. With gusto. Well, the problem is I don't think we're going to be able to see it from anywhere else other than the sky. Yeah. It's like the roof doesn't even exist. Nice. As I was saying, the roof doesn't actually exist outside of the field of view of being on the roof. Let's go grab some string so we can spawn proof the roof real quick. I suppose we could make wool, make carpets. Yeah, one of these days the game is going to lag and I'm just going to crash into that and it won't be good. Oh, no, that's where I came in. Because that's a long way. I think just using regular string, though, is going to be better. Because it uses less material. And string. Yep. Oh, I hate this. Oh, that's terrible. See, that's why we need this. Because we can't have those spawning up there. That's what you'd call a bad idea. And of course they're all creepers. There's no way you'd have anything else spawn up here. The game just wants to destroy my little structure. Okay. I think that's sufficiently spawn-proofed it. We don't know until we know. But if you don't know, now you know. Yeah, I think that's it. Right. Okay. Now, they wouldn't want an atrium in the middle of the room. Although that's kind of how atriums work, isn't it? It kind of looks like it lines up with that, so we need to get all the way over there. I think it's one more, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's how far it goes. I don't really know. I don't know, it almost seems a little bit too square, you know? Oh, did I mess up? I messed up. Apologies. That's not enough. Not even close to enough. Right, because those are right down on that little platform there. Yeah, and now we're out. Okay, let's do the string before we leave the roof. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? How did you get there? Interesting. Okay, so they can clearly still spawn up there. Yep. Yep, it doesn't matter. String is not going to stop it. I think we need wool. We need carpets. These roofs are currently death traps. You'd think you put the roof in and suddenly things are more safe, but not here, I guess. So let's go sleep through the night, I guess. And then basically just hope there aren't any creepers up on the roof. Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be carpet. Because that had no effect. Ah, there's a cat up on the roof. I don't have any I don't have any string. I don't need string. I need what's it called? Fish. Fish. Nice. Oh. Full catalog, right? Complete catalog. There's still that one that I haven't found. Yes, I know you don't want to be up here, but that's where you spawned, so that's where you're going to stay. Do I need to be in a different biome for different cats to spawn? Surely that's not the case. A lot of sticks. I can assure you, I don't need that many sticks. I kind of like start growing my own pale forest up here. I just gotta go find a, whatever that guy is called. Creaky. And then that'll be a whole thing. Oh man, I am hungry. Oof. Oh, sheep, 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 sheep. There's 4 blocks of wool. We got 6 carpet. Great. Okay. Let's collect some wool, I guess. Let's shear the sheep. So pick it here again. Pig thinks he's a sheep. Oh yeah, we need a lot more than that. We need a lot more than that. Well, it's a lot harder to break them down, but it's a lot easier to see them. And you know, we get the material for the one from the other. Oh. It's really not enough. Nowhere close even. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that only I can see the roof because, quite frankly, it's not done. Nope, that's it. Okay, more string. So much more string. It sounded like an illager. Again, not even close. One string. What about the wall? Look at that. It's like I knew. Great, more rain. Oh, hey, look, you got an nautilus shell. Thank you. I don't need more nautilus shells, but it's good to know that you still want to give them to me. Oh, just barely missed it. Okay. Let's go finish this little ring here. The entire outside ring. Ah, dang, you're right. It's a good thing I'm invincible. Who did that? Those don't line up at all. Strange. Question: when you're going through the deep dark, do you need full blocks of wool, or can you use carpet? This is something I don't know, and I'd like to before I go down there, because I've been playing with it for a while, but I've never actually done anything with it. I haven't, like the Wither, the Dragon, I've practiced those fights. The Warden? Not even once. I wanted to leave it for a genuine reaction or whatever. So what I see will be what you see. Everything fresh and raw. Dangerous. Alright, nighttime is coming, which means that we'll have an answer here quickly about what actually... Another cat. Where did the cat... I guess I did clear off that stuff over there. Oh, yes, I know. Good kitty. String. 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 Carpets. Fair enough. Nighttime is coming, which means that we'll be able to see what actually gets blocked by the carpets and what does not. Hmm. Of course. Wait, like 10 more carpets and the job's done? Yeah, at least for now. Right, let's go shear some sheep. Shear, 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 shear. Shear, 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 shear. Shears, yes. You know, the sheep don't want that heavy wool in the rain. That's horrible for them. They can die that way. You gotta take care of your sheep. Way more than I need, but that's perfect. Because I'll need more. Alright. Night is falling. Let's see what happens. I ran out of tea, that's what happens. Alright, that's nighttime. This is when we find out. Ooh, another cat. That's an orange cat. Okay. Yes! Nice. Just gently push it off the roof. No, you have to. That's the whole thing. What's next? Wolves? I guess wolves would be next. It's gonna take a lot of bones. I have a lot of bones. Hmm. We gotta finish this, though. This one looks good. Weird. Uh-oh. There's a skelly bot out there by that forest, by that tree line. The uncontrolled zone. Oh, we can see it from here, I guess. I think we'll want to put a what is it? A railing around that veranda. Make it a little bit safer, at least safer looking. It's really starting to come together. A half hour, do you think we can fix it? Finish it, rather? Nothing to be fixed, it's not broken. Could have sworn I had some of those in there. Whatever. And the pale leaves. More gunpowder, because we just keep picking it up. It's just everywhere. Where did all those torches come from? Curiouser and curiouser. I did need more of that carpet, didn't I? How do we finish it? How do we finish it? We could have a smaller peak right here in the center. You know? Kind of a thing. And you know, then there's 3 water channels and 4 peaks. It's fun. It's exciting. It shows the extent of the knowledge of the peoples that developed it. Hello. just a big house for cats. That's all it is. Okay. Nice. Carpets, I don't need that. That's not enough. It's always more. Come on, sheep. Time to be sheared again. Might as well top up, you know? That's it. That's a building in place. Hmm. I don't have those on me. Of course not. But it's pretty cool. There's these 3 zones here. Those don't touch, which is, you know, normal, but we'll figure that out. This zone over here, which is its own design type thing. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? White fences all the way around here. Huh, or fence gates, I guess, because you can have those, like, tiered, right? Huh. Get some sticks. Okay, I have some fences, don't I? Some white fences. I got sticks, that's for sure. Could have sworn I made some white fences the other day. Yeah. I needed them for something. Gotta run downstairs to use the crafting bench. But now you can. Let's make a bunch of them. Might as well, right? Maybe not that many. Stack and a half. That'll get us kind of close, right? Yeah, I really should start doing calculations of how much stuff I actually need when I'm doing these things. And then these ones should just be centers. Single windows. Okay. But I believe we're once again safe. Since we've eliminated the external forces that seek to destroy our progress or whatever. Right. Okay. I kind of do want that extra little bit there, and probably on the other side as well. On that side, the far side. Make it a little bit more visually interesting without being too... boring is not the right word. Overdone. I guess because we have this here, maybe have it only come down 2 or 3 blocks. We got 3 blocks there we can play with. Oh, now I want to come out a whole other 7 here, but not sure. It gives us something to think about. Are we ready to take down the scaffolding? Man, I don't know. I mean, I got the inventory space for it. Especially if we combine things. Maybe we're just not close enough to it while we're working. Yeah, I mean, it's still working. What's that? Ah, that's gunpowder right there on the edge. So that means that we do need to make some slight modifications to it. Because if they can get to that ledge, that means that we're not getting the gunpowder that we deserve. The gunpowder we're owed. Especially once we start getting towards the top here. Because that'll be a whole thing. Could do like a 10-hour live stream or something and have that all be part of that. I don't know. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know how you want to experience your content. There's nothing down here, is there? There is something down here. Fair enough. I'm gonna say we could just cover this up and it'll be gone, but not exactly how that works. So, with that, we've done everything we have planned for today. Everything we set out to do has been done. And there's, you know, at least there's a roof on the building. The walls are 90% done. How does that look from over here, by the way? Because I didn't check that. The veranda. And yeah, the simple single windows. It's kind of cool. It'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So, you might want to find a way to cover all this up. Ooh, another kitty. I don't have any more shells for you, cat. I don't know how you got over here, but you are, and there's not much I can do about that. So, that'll be that. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate everything you do. Without you, I wouldn't be here, and yeah, it's one of those symbiotic relationships. So thank you. And I do have one request before I go. The same thing I ask for every time. Go hug someone you love, and take care.